The young boy Aaron smiled. He held a tiny clay bird in his hand. He had made it himself. His heart swelled with pride.
Look, Mom, I made this for you.
His father, a potter, had taught him. Aaron presented it to his mother. Her eyes sparkled. She hugged him tight.
My clever boy.
For a brief moment, there was only love, only light, a perfect memory etched in Aaron's mind. The marketplace bustled with activity. Vendors shouted their wares, children laughed, and the air was filled with the aroma of street food. It was a typical day, full of life and energy. Aaron skipped ahead, his parents trailing behind. Suddenly, a commotion erupted. Two men grappled, shouting. The noise was jarring, cutting through the usual market sounds.
What's happening? Aaron's voice trembled as he looked back at his parents, confusion and fear etched on his young face.
One of them, eyes blazing with fury, pulled a knife. The blade glinted menacingly in the sunlight, a stark contrast to the vibrant market scene. It flashed in the sunlight. Aaron watched in horror. The blade plunged. His parents lay still. The world went silent. The bustling market seemed to freeze in time. The light in Aaron's eyes flickered and died. The innocence of his childhood was shattered in an instant, replaced by a chilling emptiness. His once bright and curious eyes now void of emotion, reflecting the trauma he had just witnessed. The world, once bright and full of promise, turned cold and cruel. The lively market was now a scene of tragedy, the joy sucked out of the air.
This world, it feels so different now. It's so cold, so cruel. The warmth and safety Aaron once knew were replaced by a harsh, unforgiving reality.
Years passed and the city changed, but Aaron's journey was just beginning. Aaron grew, hardened by loss and anger. The streets became his home, a place where he could hide his pain. He learned the ways of the streets, the art of survival. Every day was a lesson in resilience and cunning. He discovered a talent, a gift for manipulation. He could read people, predict their moves like pieces on a chessboard.
I can use this to survive, to get revenge, to make them pay for what they did to me.
He used it to survive, to take revenge. Each fight, each victory, fueled his desire for retribution, to punish those who wronged him. He became a shadow, a force to be reckoned with. Each act of cruelty chipped away at his soul. The more he fought, the more he lost himself. The shadows within him deepened. They became a part of him, inseparable from his being. He no longer sought light. The darkness was his refuge, his sanctuary. He found solace in the darkness. It whispered to him, offered him power, a power that was both a gift and a curse.
Embrace the darkness, Aaron. It is your ally, your strength. It's where your power lies. In the shadows you will find your true self.
Aaron stood on a rooftop overlooking the city. His city. The city that had once been a beacon of hope now lay in ruins, a testament to his power and determination. The night was cold, but his heart was colder, built on the ashes of his past. He felt no remorse, only a cold satisfaction. The memories of his former life were distant, almost forgotten. He had sacrificed everything to reach this point.
This city, it's mine now. Every street, every building, every soul within it. They all belong to me, and I will shape it in my image.
He had embraced the darkness. It was a part of him now, inseparable. The shadows were his allies, the night his domain. Become the villain the world made him. Society had cast him aside, and in return, he had become its nightmare. Below, whispers of his name spread like wildfire. Fear was his weapon, and he wielded it with precision. Each whisper a testament to his power, every murmur a sign of his growing influence. The city was his stage, and he was the master of its fate. The boy who once held a clay bird, his heart filled with love, was gone. That innocence had been shattered, replaced by a relentless drive for control. In his place stood a shadow, a villain, a figure who had risen from the depths of despair to command respect and fear. And he was just getting started. The city would soon know the full extent of his power.
This is just the beginning, the dawn of a new era, where he would reign supreme.